The dark mentality of wars in the world. Why does God condemn them? A spiritual mandate to reflect. The path to universal harmony. In a world marked by turmoil and the constant search for power, it is essential to remember the importance of two fundamental qualities, peace and humility. These virtues, rooted in the very essence of the human being, are the compass that guides us towards a state of harmony, both on a personal level and in the global context. Peace and humility are beacons that illuminate the path to a more compassionate society and a more equitable world, and their value transcends the barriers of time, culture and beliefs. In this article, we will explore the profound relevance of these virtues in the human experience and how they can lead us towards a more promising and reconciliatory future. Human history is marked by the constant search for power and control of resources, often leading to devastating conflicts and wars. The dark mentality that can permeate the decisions of world powers is an issue that has worried throughout history. This article not only explores why this happens, but also establishes a spiritual mandate to reflect on the divine condemnation of war. The spiritual mandate. We cannot continue to allow the thirst for power and control to drive world powers towards destruction and violence. The sacred scriptures, full of divine wisdom, urge us to deeply reflect on our actions and choices. The Bible tells us about a sacred mandate that is, "Thou shalt not kill," Exodus 20:13. Apart from that, "Thou shalt not kill," is the fifth commandment of God's law. This divine command prohibits murder and lets us understand that war results in the loss of human life, which is against the will of God. Human life is considered sacred, since from its conception it is the result of divine creative action and maintains a constant connection with the Creator, being its only purpose. In no case is it allowed to claim the right to end the life of an innocent human being directly. In Matthew 5:9 says, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God." This spiritual mandate challenges us to become agents of peace and to seek peaceful solutions instead of violence. In Romans 12:17 says, "Do not repay anyone evil for evil. Instead of seeking revenge or causing harm, let us follow this divine command that calls us to mercy and justice." In Romans 12:19 quotes us, "Do not avenge yourselves, my beloved, but leave room for the wrath of God. Let us remember that revenge and violence are not human responsibility, but divine. Let us seek justice and peace instead." Why does God condemn wars? The divine condemnation of war is based on love, peace and justice as supreme values. We must understand that war is a deviation from the divine principles that advocate love and brotherhood among human beings. In a more specific conclusion, we know that we live in a world that is often entangled in conflicts and inequalities. The search for peace and humility emerges as the common path that all human beings, regardless of their origin or beliefs, can embrace to evolve as wise beings. And introspective, peace allows us to heal wounds, build bridges and find solutions without resorting to violence. Humility, for its part, teaches us to recognize that we are not the only protagonists in this global narrative and that we must listen, learn and collaborate with others so that we can move forward together. Evolution as wise human beings depends on our ability to understand that ultimately we all share a common space on this planet, and our actions have a direct impact on the lives of others. Seeking peace and embracing humility not only helps us heal our own souls, but also allows us to contribute to building a more just society and a more equitable world. As we progress in our evolution as wise beings, let us remember that peace and humility are powerful tools that can lead us to a state of harmony and mutual understanding. Through the practice of these virtues, we can transcend the divisions and differences that often separate us and, instead, forge a path toward a more promising future, where wisdom, compassion and unity are the pillars that guide our lives. Journey as human beings in this shared world. Today, more than ever, we need to embrace the spiritual mandate to reflect on our actions and decisions in the realm of world politics. The condemnation of war in the sacred scriptures calls us to seek peace and justice, in order to avoid violence and suffering. Let us follow this spiritual mandate and work together to build a world in harmony with the divine principles of love and compassion. In wars, no one wins and no one loses, because in the end, all those involved find a common destiny, the departure from this life. In the maelstrom of conflict, we long to protect what we consider ours, but ultimately no territory, power or wealth will accompany us beyond death. The reality is that in this existence, no one owns anything. When we leave this world, we do not take with us our material possessions, nor our victories in endless disputes. It is a reminder that, at our core, we are temporary custodians of what we own, and life is an ephemeral gift that belongs to us only for an instant. Wisdom lies in choosing peace over war, in transforming discord into happiness. True wealth lies in living life fully, enjoying every moment, loving and building meaningful relationships. The only property we really have is the time we spend in this world, and when the time comes to leave, we must be conscious of returning it to Mother Earth, so that your energy mutates deep in the universe. So let's say no to wars and yes to harmony, understanding and happiness. Let us take advantage of each day as a precious gift, because life is the only thing that truly belongs to us, and when the time comes to give it away, let us do so with the satisfaction of having lived a life full of love and meaning. I appreciate that you have seen the video. Don't forget to share and leave me a like. Subscribe to the page and activate the bell so you can access all the contents of the page.